of all, you've done great work. Some people have been still asking, we said it before, but in case you're wondering when you're presenting, go to our website. In the landing page, you have the order of the presentations. Anyway, I will announce the following presentation and the next one for people to get ready. Come here and get ready. And then also consider that you have 3 minutes for presentations. Alba will be here with an iPad showing you the countdown. So 3. Quería anunciar. So the first presentation won't be on stage because they cannot move what they've done. It will be in that table. Anyway, we will have the first vision camera showing what they're doing. So the name of this first hack is Hapsicot for.
All right. So, welcome. We have the privilege to go first to actually show you a demonstration. You may have heard us twinkling along. Basically, what we've built is a harpsichord. So it is a device that can strike a glass of water or wine in this particular case. It doesn't have velocity, so it's just striking. So we thought about piano initially, but it's actually a harpsichord. So what we've done is we've used a Raspberry Pi, which is sitting in the center right here. And then we have an Adafruit PWM server controller, actually 2 of those. There's one here and one sitting on top there. And then we connected that to a MIDI controller that is right there. And we are taking MIDI signals on the input and translating them to server control signals, which then strike the water glasses. So really simple, written in Python. We use no APIs because we don't care about hacking on things that people want to give us prizes for. We just wanted to hack on something that's fun. And what we did is we actually also did a color coding for the water glasses and the wine. So I'll let you figure that one out. Without further ado, here we go. We're going to play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. All right. So, for the remaining, hello? For the remaining, hey, hello, can we get back? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello,
Hey,
hello,
hey, hey,
hello,
hey, hey,
hello,
hey, hey,
sound
hey,
check. Stop
hey,
singing.
hey, 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 hey.
It's not our hack. That's our hack is
Hey, hey, hey.
We have a problem with the mixer there restarting, so maybe just say loud your last words.
not you. Okay.
Thank you. Hey, hey, hey.
Okay.
S'ha tornat a penjar o alguna cosa?
Allá, hey. Sound. Demo effect. No, no la pilla, ¿eh? Hey, just a minute. Okay, demo effect in the house. Okay, so we try to make some hack using a few of the technologies that we've been presented on the rapid mix thing. We use Vitalino to sense like the heart rate, which is controlling the BPM of song. Also the accelerometer to feed some gestures to Wikinator in order to send to choose some samples, and also the sound is being processed by pure data. Well, that's a little bit the thing. It's a little bit. We've been experimenting. It's a prototype, as you can tell. And also in the muscles, he's wearing. This is like a fashion presentation. He's wearing these beautiful sensors of muscle activity that control the cutoff of the filtering and some distortion at the same time. I don't know if you can tell. And also the samples are working on their own. Well, that's a little bit that. Hope you like it. That's it. Bueno y breve, dos veces bueno.
Thank you, guys. Next presentation called Interval Trainer by Nicolas Roman, Giorgio Samsov. I'm sorry, I'm misspelling all the names. Thomas Font and Lucas Coelho. The next presentation is ID Sound, so please come here and get ready.
Can you hear me?
Ahora.
Hello, everyone. We're here again to present you present you one more music education app. It was inspired by my last hack in Midem Hack Day, which was inspired by his hack on Paris Hack Day last year, all about learning music intervals. So, okay, thank you. Music intervals is a nice way for composers or people who jam and improvise to differentiate yourself from what people do the most. If you want to try to, and the way to work this is working on intervals, doing different stuff and using more rare intervals. We're using a technique in this app. So we show you a song while you memorize it and associate it with a given interval. Last hack, I chose a bunch of bossa nova songs that I found on a website and hard-coded everything. So you can have your list to memorize the intervals. The different thing we've done this 24 hours is that you can now actually choose which artists you wanna memorize your songs and associate it with the intervals. So what's happened? Okay, please play again. So I'm gonna do a quick demonstration of the app. Is it connected to the internet? Okay. Sure. All right. I'm not sure this is the. Yeah, that's probably it. So you can search for your favorite artist and do a search. Then we'll present you the method. It tells you how you have to memorize each part of the song. Can you hear the music? Play it again. So let's try it differently. Well, anyways, so it's gonna play you a song that was retrieved online. You can play it again and associate the highlighted parts of the lyrics with the interval you're gonna memorize. And you can do this with a bunch of artists and make your own list so you can study music and enrich your musical vocabulary. Now I'm gonna pass it to, I'm gonna try again. Huh?
Okay, so although we didn't have sound, we want to tell you that we spent a lot of efforts into this because we're really devoted to make an app that's useful. And I'll show you quickly how it works. So we take the artist by the user, and then we parse MuseScore to get the score, the musical score for the most relevant track, and then we take from Music's Match the lyrics thumbnail, for which we took the music notation, and then we discovered the important intervals, and then we play the song in Deezer. And if you want to try it, please come to us to make sure that it works.
Thank you, guys. Next presentation is ID Sound by Ovidiu Cincesa, Claudia Oliveira, Christian Rizzuti, Ingifred Gudjonsson, and Anastasia Pistofidou. The next presentation is Rolling Stone, so please come here and get as ready as you can.
And now, using this glove that is implemented with an Intel Edison, Christian will show us what he can do. And if somebody from the audience want to scan his tag, it's invited here. So please come here.
So the following presentation is Rolling Stone by Haris Christopoulos and Stylianos Ioannis Mimilakis. The next one after this is Embord, so please come here to get ready.
Hello. So, we decided for our hack this year to use a seaboard from Rolly company. It's a beautiful, heavy, solid, expensive, but really nice piece of hardware. These guys also have a really nice software that you can play with if you're interested. But as everybody here, we wanted to make our own libraries and sound and be a bit more creative. So here where the creative part comes.
So a little bit about the audio engine. So we have some already preloaded audio banks. It's quite restricted. Yes. We're actually analyzing with MIR techniques using Ascendia. We're using the seaboard for MIDI inputs, which are controlling MIR functions in order to synthesize and transform the synthesis. Also, we're using NMF in order to extensively synthesize and manipulate audio samples.
You're not hearing anything, right? You can imagine. What? 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 The? No, we don't have sound. Μα δεν έχει τέτοιο. Okay. Okay, I suppose we have 1 minute to show something. Okay, so unfortunately, you're not gonna hear it, but
Can we have 1 more minute?
What we actually do is to load samples in the first of the 5 keys, and we're mapping the velocity and the aftertouch of the MIDI messages to the number of the components of the NMF that we're using to produce the synthesized sound. After that, we have some loops that can be played from triggered from some other keys. And finally, using some essential features, we mapped a pitch bending effect here on the top, because actually the whole keyboard here is a controller. And we could hear something interesting. But now, no. Whoever is interested, afterwards, we can show it. Thank you.
Pues sí que funcionaba. Thank you, guys. The following presentation is called M-Board by Steven Bolaños and Juan Felipe Gómez. And after that is Vibe. Please, guys, come and get ready. You have audio, right?
Hi, everyone. My name is Juan. This is Steven. In the name of him, this is our project. It's called M-Board. What we did was we basically hacked a skateboard using the Riot sensor from Music Bricks, which has an accelerometer and a gyroscope and some signal processing pre-data processing, which we found really useful to use in this kind of project. We used the kick signal processing, the gyro signal processing, and the velocity gyro property to use the skateboard as an instrument or something to make an audiovisual representation. Yeah, so let's make our. Yeah. Well, the right sensor works via Wi-Fi. It connects well in an internal way. Espérate, Steven, wait. Processing. Hello. Sorry. Processing. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I guess this is normal. This always happens when you're trying to explain things. Yeah, woo! Processing. Sorry, guys. This is obviously not my fault. So, how are you? Everything okay? No, yeah, play. Oh, it's playing. Yeah. Go, Steven. Yeah. So yeah, well, it's I don't know what. Yeah, sound, visuals. Thank you. This is basically it. Sorry, guys.
Thank you, guys. So the next presentation, called Vibe, is by Denis Seglam and Guido Arnau. After this, we have closed loop. So please, guys, come here.
It's hello. Yeah, okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Denis Saglam, and this is my friend Guido Arnau. We developed a web-based. Well, it's basically an interactive radio. We called it Vibe. What it does is we used SoundCloud API, and what it does is basically it gets your GPS location from your browser, from the city you are in, and it gets the weather report of your city. So from Open Weather Map, and depending on the weather, depending on it's sunny outside or if it's raining, it plays a different genre. It plays different playlists. So basically, if it's sunny, now Guido will show. So if it's on the okay. So there's a slight problem, technical issue, but basically what it does is, yeah, it works perfectly. I don't know if it was heard, but I will just repeat it again. Depending on the weather, it plays different music. So at the moment, we have 3 different weather options. So it's sunny, cloudy, or rainy. So if it's sunny, it plays more happy, more enthusiastic songs from the SoundCloud playlists, like this one. And if it were raining today, it would play more, at the moment it's post-rock, so it would play post-rock songs on playlists. We have found some locations that are raining at the moment, so we are using their GPS locations, and Guido will demonstrate. Or if it's cloudy, it's a bit more calm than sunny, but still it's more chill out ambient music that's playing. And this is the rainy one, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's about it. And this is the cloudy one coming up. Yeah, that's it. So this is just a prototype. It can be improved. Many other aspects can be included. And I guess that's about it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Now we have Closed Loop by Ivan Cester and Alejandro Riera. And after them, One Man Band. So please, One Man Band, come there.
Hi. Hi. Well, the concept of this hack is very simple. It's just like scoring your emotions. So it's like the soundtrack of your mind. The process is not that simple. We're using a device that reads the electrical activity and has an estimation of your emotional state. This is not so easy to do because every time you put your helmet, you cannot estimate your emotions as an absolute. You can just see variations. Now I'm stressing more, I'm getting more fear. So I made the calibration before that.
I have a video about it, but I'm not sure you're interested. So I'll go to the thing. So the soundtrack is based on 30 different tracks that can change, overlap, and to handle them, I'm using this interface. So now, this is my heartbeat. There's a point there moving that's supposed to be my emotions, but I'm very excited. I don't know if you can see. There's a point moving, but it's on the top. I think this is the stage effect. So I have a test mode, so I can do it with a mouse. And well, basically, this is the thing. Espera. I'm going to do a demo. No sound. Can you? The changes in the music can be anywhere. There's a text file where you introduce in which bar you can change the music so that it's fluent. And we're trying to use a language close to sound film scoring. So now it's getting dark, sad, because we're in the sad part. If we move slightly to a more positive state, the music starts to change to something more positive. Okay. More excited. Sad again. So the concept is clear. Once you're done, you just press here and you record the file of the soundtrack of your mind. Okay, thank you.
Okay, before presenting the next hack, I want to say that during the hacking presentations, people from Sonar Plus D can come in, not only hackers. So please take extra care of your belongings just in case. And now we have one-man band by David Ibáñez and Jordi Sala. And after them, Tibetan Synths. Guys, get ready.
Hi, hello everybody. We are going to present one Batman hack. And this is a hack that is based on Enovio. Enovio is a wireless device that is measuring the body signals of Efrain. For example, we are measuring his heart activity, measuring the heart rate and the heart rate variability, and also when a beat occurs. We are measuring his brain waves. We are measuring balance and arousal, that are emotional features that we are capturing out of his brain. And we are also measuring muscle activity and the accelerometer that is integrated in the device. All this information is sent to a PD patch in order to sonify it and create sounds out of it. So, for example, now we can hear Efrain's heart. With the heart rate, we can change the pitch of a tune. Also, when we detect the muscular activity, there is a solo guitar playing. We can also detect changes in the accelerometer. Up. Should be somewhere. Okay, so. And we can also detect when there is a movement. And also, out of his brain waves, we are detecting balance and arousal that are emotional features. So we can map Efrain's emotions. How does he feel? Is he happy? Is he angry? So this is how Efrain's brain sounds right now. So the concept is that Jordi can act as a DJ, so he can play everything at the same time. So Efrain can try to control his body responses, and Jordi can play with them and making music out of it. So for example, with the accelerometer, we see his heart. This is it. Thank you very much.
Great, love this. So now we have Tibetan Synths by Lucas Thompson, Carl Bussy, and Bella Balas. After them, a bit more advanced POI. Please get ready.
Hi, so our basic idea was to enable the user to be able to hum a melody into his mobile phone, and we send that, the frequency data of the pitch, we send it via OSC to a standalone application, and we generate MIDI messages out of it, basically, and this enables you to play a synth or any other MIDI instrument just by humming into your phone. So we have two parts. We have the Android mobile application in which we use the MusicBricks' pitch detection real-time algorithm from Fraunhofer, and we have a standalone application written in Juice, which is basically a plugin host, and you can load your favorite VST into it and be able to control it via just humming a melody into your phone. So I will just let Carl demo that. Yeah, just make sure that we have volume and everything.
So just to warn you that there's probably going to be a lot of feedback from this coming into the microphone, so it's might not work. But if you want to try it out properly, then come over to the desk down here and try it on the headphones. But I'll just play. This is the feedback going.
We'd just like to say that there was a lot of cool tools that people provided and extra stuff from the MusicBricks. We'd like to incorporate, like, use timbral features to maybe build up a vocabulary of like bass drums and snare drums to trigger things from beatboxing or something, but we'll see.
Thank you very much, guys. Now we have a bit more advanced POI by Alexander Salesov. And after him, we have Music Cocktail by Maria Pantelli and Janine Song. Please come here.
It's actually pronounced poi. Never forget. Hi. So I have kind of a self-contained project. I was not using any of this fancy software you're... Okay, I'll go back. So this thing, why is it happening? This thing is called poi. And you probably have seen the people spinning them with fire usually, but this one with LEDs. And I put a gyroscope and accelerometer inside, so it actually changes color with the position and acceleration. I was supposed to add the speaker inside, and there is one, but unfortunately, Arduino, some of its outputs, they interfere with each other, so either it shows red or does the sound. So I prefer it to sound. I was next thing I'm gonna do with it, hook up with the vacuinator, that cool thing that yeah, Rebecca showed me that, and yeah, teach some software to produce some music depending on the moves and the patterns that I make. But for now, I'll just show you how it works. It has green. That's what I programmed so far. I'll do some more showcases over there on the back background, so you can really see the traces. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexander. And now we have a music cocktail by Maria Pantelli and Yarin Song. After them, Disco Pac-Man.
We start with this one, and then you tell me when you change, yeah?
Thank you. I don't know what they see actually. If they see my.
Is it on? Can you see?
Volume, but okay. Can you do some talking, please? Please.
Hello, everyone. We're Cocktail Music Cocktail. Hello, everyone. We're Music Cocktail. We're from Queen Mary, University of London. So our idea is that so when you listen to music, and you can so you can add different ingredients. And our idea is to have a cocktail by adding different alcohol mixers or garnish, and then we can recommend you the best music. And Maria will show you our ideas.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is the basic concept. So we want to create a cocktail. We need some elements. So you decide on your alcohol, on your mixer, on the fruit, the garnish, and the taste. And then these are mapped to some features. And based on the similarity of the features, you get recommended some songs, which would be your cocktail. So let's try some cocktails.
Like the menu on the second menu. So, for example, we can you see the screen now? Yeah. Yeah. Well, basically, they ask you to select. So we have a set menu. So we already prepare some cocktail for you, and then also you can make your own ingredients. But let's start with some set menu. So we can choose if you want margarita, if you want cachaça, if you want mojito. So we can try with margarita. And then our system says that we have made your cocktail, and you should listen to the song "Kiss Me, Sixpence, None the Richer." Kiss me, yeah. No. Kiss the six. Kiss the sixpence. Yeah. Kiss the sixpence. Yeah. So while you're drinking the cocktail, you can listen to the song. Okay, and we can try. We can also add different ingredients, so we can make our own cocktail. You can choose from vodka, rum, tequila. Let's say we choose rum. And then we choose lemonade. Oops. Papaya for the fruit. Lime. And a little bit of herb or sour flavor. And then our system recommends that
there's no recommendation for this song. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we have Disco Pac-Man by Marco Bettiolo and Danny Kirchner. And after them, Sea Flute. So please get ready there.
All right, how's everyone doing? So we had an idea to make a fun Disco Pac-Man game, and while you play the game, we wanted to increase the BPM, change the music based on various events that you do in the game. Maybe you're eating a ghost, maybe you're eating a large pill. So to make this happen, we said we need to make a sequencer. So we wrote this sequencer using JavaScript, and it's pretty cool. You can randomize these tracks, turn on which tracks you want to do here. Yeah, change it up, get a completely different feel. So that's kind of running the sound for the Pac-Man game. It's a lot of fun, So quiet that guy down. So come over here. This is where it really starts to get entertaining. Disco Pac-Man. So start a new game. Very nice, very nice. Okay, some ghosts are coming. Add some tracks, increase the BPM. I'm very good. I can go all day. And that's Disco Pac-Man. And we're using some wave samples. Some really interesting applications of this might be if you're having a remix contest. Why not make it a Disco Pac-Man remix contest? So this one is using some Radiohead stems that I found on Reddit. Reddit's a really good source for some stems. Oh, excuse me. That never happens. But that's basically it. Maybe if I eat one of these, a Radiohead song will start playing in the background, or one of the stems, like some vocals or something. So yeah, that's our hack, Disco Pac-Man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Panos tells me he cannot find Paul Adenot and Yuli Leftov, who are very close to present. So please, if you're around, come here. But now we have Sea Flute by Felix Fair, and I don't have the rest of the names, but the Rolly team. And after them, we have the Loneliest Cloud. Please come here.
Let's see, is it still blinking? Who's holding the mic? Jack, do you want to say something? Say the.
Yeah. Okay, so basically we've got the Bitolino monitoring Felix's heart rate, and that's being turned into a MIDI tempo. And so we're combining that with a Juice plugin and some Cinder visuals, and Felix is going to play for you now. So you can see the frame is kind of beating with his heartbeat, and each of the plumes is kind of you got like 10 seconds. Go on. Okay, thanks very much.
Music, finally. So now we have The Loneliest Cloud by Ben Fields. And after him, we have Here We Go. So, guys, please come here.
Is it on the TV? Is it okay? Yeah. Hi, so I'm Ben Fields, and so yesterday as part of the SoundCloud presentation, we were told about how there's 216 million, billion, lots and lots of tracks, hundreds of tracks all the time up to SoundCloud. And so I got to wondering, how many of those tracks ever get listened to? How many of them are unlistened to and unloved and abandoned? And so I set about to make a little web application that would let us explore the unplayed on SoundCloud. And so we have The Loneliest Cloud, and all it does is just find something that's never been listened to on SoundCloud, give you a chance to listen to it, and then find another. So if we take a look here, we can click on the big button and find something random, and if the internet is cooperative, it will work. So here we go, here's the track. I have no idea what's going to happen. I take no responsibility.
For the week of June 15th.
I don't know what this is.
Nativity of the Lord Parish in Springfield Township recites the Rosary on Monday and Friday.
Great, it sounds like
following
someone's
the 8
committee
a.m.
meeting.
Mass. For more information,
Let's try another.
call 330-699.
This is called Disembodied Spirits. It's 10 minutes of ambient noise. Let's try another. Here's some electronic dance music. So yeah, and that can just go on and on forever until we get bored. And you know, you can favorite things, you can tweet about these songs that you've just found that were never listened to before. The infrastructure is slightly more complicated than it should have been because it's a little bit tricky to find these sorts of tracks through the SoundCloud APIs, there's a little messenger queue, whatever. That doesn't really matter. The point is, go listen to songs that have never been listened to before. lonelinesscloud.com, it's live now. Have fun. I'm Ben Fields. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Now we have Here We Go by Martin Hernan, Angel Faraldo, Danny Gomez, and sorry man, Karak or 99. After them, we have Locus. Please get ready.
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Okay, so in our hack, we just focused on this great problem like some people have. Like, you get invited to this jam session, you have a lot of instruments, but you don't know how to play any kind of music, right? So you go there, and you're, for example, this guy, right? So this guy doesn't know how to play, he doesn't know anything about music, but he's got the hardware there, right? So he's actually thinking, what should I do? What can I do? And we think we have the answer for this guy. We just developed like a robotic ear that tells you what's the ambient sound, in which key and in which BPM it is, and then it takes a lot of samples and puts them directly in your sampler, right? So what we are doing is, we are last night we had some hacks into the Beatport site, and we downloaded like 2,000 MP3s like from the site. Then we analyzed with Essentia the key of those files. With Juice, we extracted some features and created some loops out of those files, and now we are ready to make the presentation, right? So what's going to happen is that someone, Angel this time, is going to play the guitar, and we are going to analyze his key. Then we're going to crawl our database of loops, and the loops that are going to come to the sampler. We can also have 2 extra filters, which are the the noisiness. So we can have like very noisy loops or none or more harmonic loops. So I think we're going to check it out now, no? Yeah. 1 minute. Okay.
Inside, count the wings and inside, count the wings and inside, count the wings.
Okay, so as you can see, every time he changed the chord, some new loops came here. So now this guy can be in the next sonar playing without knowing that much kind of music. So thanks a lot. See you. Yep.
Okay, next presentation is Locus by Paul Adenot and Yuli Leftov. After them, we have Wink and Play. Please come here and get ready.
I don't want to risk changing the resolution because it kind of works, so it's fine. Hi, my name's Yuli. I wanted to prototype. I was working with Paul Adenot, but he had to rush off. So I wanted to prototype a new concept for how to create an album. So instead of being discrete tracks with beginnings, middles, and ends that don't have any relation to each other, this is one kind of body of music that you explore with these 3 sliders. So, for example, if this is speed, this here is intensity, and this is space. And so you're hearing now a kind of configuration of the sliders, but if we turn up the intensity, for example, we start to get some drums. If we turn the speed all the way down, that's annoying. Okay, let's turn the speed all the way up instead. That would be easier. It starts to become more of a house kind of track. Different drums fade in, different arpeggiator sequences. If we keep going, it becomes more of a jungle kind of track. And then certain elements of the music will only happen when certain parameters are met. So now that the speed is at full, you get the vocal, but that won't happen at any other speed. What else can we do? We can turn the intensity down. Alright, so they're harder here. But you kind of get the idea. So then you can start turning the speed back down. And so they're completely continuous. You can have these sliders at any position whatsoever and you'll get a completely different kind of arrangement of the music. So I've got a minute left. What can I talk about? How it's put together. This is all done actually in Pure Data. So I wrote the patch in PD. This is kind of an interactive piece of music done in PD. And then I was using this really cool Pure Data to C compiler called Heavy, which I cannot recommend highly enough. And then it converts the C to JavaScript using mscripton and then runs in the Web Audio API. So all of this is done in browser. Synthesis and sample playback and effects and everything. So yeah, this is kind of like a new concept for how to release a body of work. It is an album. It's an album's worth of music, but it's not done with kind of beginnings, middles, and ends for all the tracks. You can explore the tracks kind of like this. And then I did wanted to do like a kind of autoplay mode where it kind of interpolates between the tracks. So I'm going to leave it with 10 seconds to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The following presentation is called Wink and Play by Burak Oyar. And after him, we have Project Jane. Please get ready.
Hello everyone, my name is Burak Uyar. I developed a tool for listening to music, which while listening to music you have to use your hands to change the music or play or stop it. I will just briefly make a demo, so you can use this tool while coding if you want, if you have these EEG sensors. Let me explain. If you wink your right eye, the audio starts to play on a previously prepared playlist. If an audio is already playing, it changes to the next song. And by winking your left eye, you can stop the song and go to the previous song by winking again. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we have Project Jane by Becky Stewart, who was also present yesterday in our pre-event. And after her, we have the Satchel Tar. Please get ready.
Cool. So hi, I'm Becky, and you might have noticed a couple weeks ago, Google announced a bunch of kind of new R&D projects they've had going on. And one of particular interest to me is called Project Jacquard. And so it's about making wearable gesture interfaces that are completely integrated into your clothing. And so since we're about wearables this week anyway, I figured why not try to, in 24 hours, recreate an entire Google project in a DIY form. So we have a gesture control interface, which is this. So this is my wearable interface. I do have one hard element in it, and that is the magic sauce is the touch board by Bear Conductive in here. So I'm going to do something that's probably really ill-advised, and we're going to try to train the gesture model live on stage and see if we can get some gesture inputs to control a synth from my nice drapey scarf. So I have my scarf on. I plug on my my USB cable into all fine luxury apparel. Go into the computer. I have everything set up here in the Wackinator to listen. Get it all going. Look at all that data. And so we're going to go ahead and try. So we'll do a neutral position to start. We'll do a pull straight out. We'll do a press against the body. And we'll do a one-finger poke. Get the machine goodness going. And so we're running. So we're in our neutral position. See if we get the next one. There we go. Here's our second position. And our against the body. And the finale, if we get the one finger poke. One finger poke detected. And see if we get back to neutral or not. There we get. We'll end that there in a straight out pose. Thank you.
Well, if you liked this year's Sonar back, wait to see in the next presentation. The Satchel Tar by Alastair Porter. After him, a multimodal musical interface. Please get ready.
Not there.
Okay, thanks. I'd just like to say a couple of thanks, especially to Beck Inductive for giving me this board, which was really, really cool. To Anastasia here in Fab Lab Barcelona, really, really great. Sewing machine, fabric, absolutely everything. Had a really great time. Thanks a lot.
Great. Thank you, Alastair. Now we have multimodal plays by Rebecca Fibrink and Mick Grierson. And after them, Snippy Snap.
Hi, everybody. Yep, we're ready. I'm Rebecca Febrink. This is Mick Grierson. This is our multimodal musical interface. And we built this with the Noise Bear, which is stuffed with conductive thread, and also an accelerometer, which went inside the bear cow. And we trained an instrument up with Wekinator, and the cow's batteries are dying and the sensors fell out because of the unfortunate end of this video, which we'll just show you now. And that's when the sensors fell out.
Thank you. And now we have Snippy Snap by Qingwei Chen. And after that, we will have performance hacks. So the first one is high note. Please get ready.
Good. Hi, everyone. I'm presenting Snippy Snap, a small little thing I wanted to do to turn SoundCloud, writing a photo app for SoundCloud. You might not have known that in addition to uploading sounds to SoundCloud, you can put photos. So I thought I'd make a little kind of photo app. You go to bit.ly.com/snippysnap. And so this is all done in the browser. I'm getting HTML5 goodness for the webcam and the microphone. I'm going to connect to SoundCloud so I can upload. And then when I hold down the key, I'm going to start recording. And when I let go, I'm going to take a snapshot and upload it to SoundCloud. So I'm recording right now. Whatever. This isn't a good demo on stage, but I have some other examples. So I let go, it takes a snapshot, it's uploading, and in a minute it will show up on SoundCloud. In the meantime, let's see if I go to soundcloud.com. Did it go? All right. And so the idea actually was to do this on a mobile browser using Firefox browser. It makes a lot more sense in a phone, so you can actually take video, take a recording and take a snapshot of, like, some busker you see in the train station, or if you're at a concert or something. So you can take a picture of the music and remember what the sound was like. And Wi-Fi is failing. And so in my SoundCloud stream, I've got a bunch of tracks that I actually pre-recorded just now. Okay, all right, it's pretty good. For example, this one is what I recorded. The awesome harp with the glasses and the wine glasses. Oh, come on. Wi-Fi. Yeah. I need a. Yeah. Oh, it's.
Can you just unplug the video? There's only one Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Or
That's okay. You don't have your. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's slow. So that's what I recorded over there, the glasses, and the photo. The photo would have showed up if the internet. There we go. All right. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, from now on, we're going to have performance hacks. Part of this year's special track is on music performance, so although it's very difficult to do in 3 minutes, we hope we can see great stuff. And the first one is High Note by Vacan Motosian and Pera Calopa Piedra. After them, Live Gesture Controlled Harmonica Sampler. Panos Can't Find You, Cornet Disprong, and Stacy Shu, so if you're around, please come there to get ready.
Hello, we're here to present High Note. High Note is a musical audio interface instrument designed at people that have limited limb mobility, so someone that's paraplegic or quadriplegic, and it's a head-controlled musical instrument, and it's wireless, and it fits in your pocket. It's here. So we're going to do less talking and more playing. So here you go. So you can imagine that people that haven't got the use of their limbs, let's say they've got a spinal injury or they've got limb problems, that if they can't play any instrument with their hands, they're restricted to certain movements. And this is a first step towards allowing someone to play musical notes by choice with an expressive characteristic. So you have the wind control mimics the same wind control you'd have as a clarinet or an oboe or anything with wind control. So it's an expressive musical instrument, hands-free and wireless. And it's the first step. So we're going to consider using bite pressure, tongue position, left and right, any motion the person does have, and then mapping those to other parameters to allow repeatable, expressive music creation. And that's the aim. If anyone wants to join us, please do. If anyone thinks they can help, please help us. And if you can think of a better name than High Note, I also welcome your suggestions. So thank you. And big up Pere over here, the brains.
Thank you very much. Now we have Live Gesture Controlled Harmonica Sampler by Cornet Disprong and Stacy Shu. After them, FitJ. Please get ready.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Corné from Amsterdam. I was hacking with Stacy, but she had to leave. She had to leave early, so I'm presenting by myself. So what we made is a Max for Live device that's a live sampler. And what it's doing, the idea was, so you put in an audio input and it records the pitch and also the audio. So, and there's a machine learning algorithm going on, so it's kind of remembering what you play and it and improvising back at you based on what you played. And then we also hooked up this earcom motion sensor. So we use that to mess a bit with audio, so you have a cool effect too. So it's kind of a expressive live sampling tool. That's the idea. So I hope everything works. So yeah, it's doing live pitch tracking. I'm now using my laptop microphone, so it's pretty not so precise. I also didn't have an instrument, and singing is not a good idea, I thought, so I bought this harmonica this morning. So I'm gonna try to play with that. Let's see. I'm not hearing any sound right now. I don't know what's the problem. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's here. It's an external thingy. Oh, I think I know. I don't know. There should be sound, but it's not coming here. Well, okay. So if you want to check it, come see me. Also, if you play an instrument, maybe it's nice to try it out. Ah, so now it's recording me, apparently. Something's happening. But yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay, so now we have Fit J by Dmitry Bogdanov, Giuseppe Bandiera, and Marius Miron. And after them, La Neurona Tropical. Please get ready as well.
Yo, is this recording? Mic? Check. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I said I feel good, so how about you? Yo, is this recording? Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I said. Feel good, so. about you? Yo, is this recording? Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 1. Said I feel good, so how about you? Yo, is this recording? Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I said I feel good. So how about you?
Thank you, guys. We have now a very colorful performance. La Neurona Tropical by Andrés Pérez, Carles Julià, Carles Tardillo, and Martí Humbert. And after them, there's one presentation that won't take place in the end. So please, Gangsta Headbang, get ready.
Andrés, el mío que está ahí, el mío.
Good afternoon, sorry for the technical problems, it's kind of a bit set up. We are learning Tropical. We have the help of Martí Humbert and Carles Julià, and that's it.
We can do at least that.
¿Quieres que te sujete el bordero?
¿Le sujetamos el portátil, Andrés?
No, sí, ya está.
¿Por qué no?
No sé. So thank you very much. There was a lot of things involved, and after look for us, and we will do a private session. Thank you.
So Cumbia Hack Day next year. I mean, now we have Gangsta Headbang by Ana Chambó and Gerard Roma, and after them Interfaction 2 plus Clap. So please come and get ready.
Okay, so our hack is called Gangsta Headbang. It's based on the fashion of gangster style hats in classic Jamaican music genres such as ska or rocksteady. And in this kind of music, the most prominent feature is the upbeat chords that usually are like two steps, and there's an upbeat chord. So we thought it would be incredibly useful to be able to control this chord with a headband, with just following the music with your head. And so the requirement was that our wearable would be completely autonomous. So there's no computer involved except for the board that is on the hat itself. And so,
Yeah, in terms of wearable technology, we are using the Flora board, which is doing innovation similar to LilyPad, and then we're also using the Flora accelerometer and the NeoPixel LED. And so we are detecting the headbang detection with the compass sensor, the Z-axis.
So the music, since we wanted to do everything on the Arduino, we went for the most simple way to do it, which is just a square wave, just ones and zeros in the digital output. And for the chords, we're using the old trick of making fast arpeggios that is used in chiptune music. We've tried more advanced synthesis, but it still doesn't work with this kind of setup, but it will work in the future.
And so, as you can see, the head is ready to go. There are no connections. There is a speaker at the front, the board at the back. The LEDs, there's one at the side, but the idea would be to put like, a number of them at the sides and the sensor at the top.
So we'll try the demo now. As you can see, there's no computer attached to the head. The head banging detection is not perfect, but it kind of works. Okay, I guess you get the idea.
Thank you, guys. Now we have Interfunction 2 and Clap by Benjamin Houch, Alfonso, and Michael. Don't have the surname, sorry. And after them, we have the Bionic Musician. Please come and get ready.
Hi, everybody. First of all, I need, because this is about interaction and interfunction and performance, I need you to grab your phone and go to this site, layuvia.com, right? We have to make some show all together. So grab your phones, go to layuvia.com, and then the first link that is if interfunction, you click there, okay? Please, everybody grab your phone. And I'm also asking you to stand up, because we're gonna dance all together. We're gonna dance a choreography, okay? Yeah, you have two positions. You have one position when you play start and play, okay, the first button. You have then you have and you have okay. So now we're on. Let me hear you. Okay. Now I'm starting to listen. Yeah. So you have this position. You have this position. And you have this position. Okay. Now we're going to put the music with some well audio music. This. There. Okay. Samples are loaded. Okay. So put it up. Yeah. Oh, again. No. Yeah. Okay. So remember 1, 2, and 3, and we're gonna do brown, 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 real, brown, brown. Okay. Now with the music. Click the load samples, yeah. And
Internet connection.
yeah, internet connection is low. Yeah, we have time. Enjoy that. And it's charging. It's loading. You can see that. Yeah, you got it. So
Okay, we can get connected.
we can get connected. No internet. Okay, so we have the drums, and I will do the bass. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Okay, now you can put the clap button and you can applause with the mobile too in your hands, because there you have the.
So the part 2 is clap. You listen to great music. You want to clap. But you got a problem. You cannot clap with a phone in your hand. You can't clap holding your phone. And I know it might be a hipster problem. We solved it with clap, safe, easy, connected. Here's a demo. Use clap to clap with your phone. It claps with your phone. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The following presentation is The Bionic Musician by Pierluigi Barberis and Elena Hughes. And after then, the Biotheremin. Please come here and get ready.
Hello, hello. Okay, hello, everybody. So we wanted to integrate some of the technology we've been working with. We use a lot of the Adafruit technology, as well as integrating it with, I have here, I'm using some LEDs that have been glued to my skin for quite some time. We have the Arduino Gemma. We're using a few Floras, and inside we also are using the Bitolino to track my muscles, accelerometer, a lux sensor down here. So, and I also have a little NeoPixel. So we're going to do a performance first, showing you the capacitive sense. So when I touch the capacitive fabric, it's going to trigger my different scenes in Ableton. And it can also trigger different clips depending on how you map it. And now the next thing that we're going to show you is the Bitolino functionality of the patch, which we mapped to the accelerometer, the lux sensor, and the muscle sensor. And we also have here, I have the Bitolino here, which is mapped to our sends that we have going to different different effects, as you can see. So we also created the Max for Life plugin that you see below that we're also integrating into a wearable suit project. And down below you can see that you can map it to any audio track that you want to with your audio clip for using the capacitive sense touchers. And also you see that we can receive any kind of data, accelerometers, and so on. And you can, below here, you can map it to track your device and your parameter that you want to anything in Ableton. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. Next presentation is called The Biotheramine by Sergi Martinez and Uriel. I don't have your surname, sorry. After them, we have the Democratic DJ. Please get ready.
Okay, so I think I'm the guy that is using a PC with Windows. We basically made a project using the bare conductive board. This is a simple beatbox made with, well, we frankly hack an IKEA shelf with some tinfoil. So basically, we ask is to start at any moment. Ow, 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 ow. And this is my favorite. No, is this one? This is basically a hello world for a bigger project. We took the hardware from the bare conductive people. We created an SDK in Python, and now we have a small framework in order to connect things to a web page and to transform the output from the bare conductive. As you may see, it doesn't only, for example, this is this website is ugly as hell. We are sorry, the developers. But for example, I can output not only the touch itself, but also the power. See? And if you want to play with it, it's already uploaded to GitHub. So be our guest, comment, say how bad is it program, and fork and share. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we have the Democratic DJ by our sound technician Frederick Font and Javi Ajenjo. After them, we have Moodbox. Please come here and get ready.
Okay, so this year we wanted to do a hack using FreeSound and WebGL again, but at the end we didn't. So we got inspired by this, the possibilities that the Basley API could offer, and the thing that Ableton people let us know that it can be hacked using Python. So we made a system that the audience can control some parameters of a live performance. So the idea would be that you could go to this URL shown on the screen, and yeah, let's just start. So I could be some kind of DJ or something, like doing my music with controllers and stuff, but just because the audience is always right, there must be a way in which the audience can control the parameters. So using this system, you can see in the screen, and if you connect, you can move these controls, and depending on what on everyone's input, we decide on average how complex should be the rhythm and also the melodies. On the bottom, there's another thing you can do, which is if you repeatedly click on these buttons, you can go to some effects and democratically decide how the performance should be. So you can see the point of everyone controlling the app. And that's basically it. Now artists can use the audience also in their concerts. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys.
Now we have Moodbox by Mathieu Batlet, Georgi Fasekas, and Alo Alik. And after them, Flight Club. Please come here and get ready.
Thank you. So we are Mathieu, George, and Alo from Queen Mary University of London. And we are going to present you Moodbox, which is a collaborative music jukebox that follows the emotions that we monitor on different users. So how do we measure emotions? We are using wearable sensors. So we've been using two different platforms that were provided to us at this Music Hack Day. By the way, well done for the organization. It's always a great pleasure to be here, so thanks a lot for that. We've been using the Bitalino platform and the EEG helmet from Inobio. So how do we correlate to emotional descriptors? Well, with the Bitalino platform, currently I'm measuring my skin conductance, which is a parameter well known to be correlated to arousal or how excited or stressed you are based on the conductivity of the skin. And I'm also using the electromyogram, which is responding to contraction or relaxation of my muscles. And Elio is currently capturing his brain waves. So I was talking about the music jukebox. What you can see on the screen, hopefully, is a two-dimensional space which represents arousal and valence. So arousal is linked with excitation, and valence is linked with pleasantness. And the data that is captured on us right now acts as votes to select the music which is being played by. So we are using our mood model to map the tracks on the arousal valence space using crowdsourced tracks we pulled from Last.fm and semantic techniques. And let's have a go.
Was für eine Ausgehnacht, die Augen aufgemacht, schon Sonntagnachmittag und ich hab einen Kopf so groß wie Indien. The streets burn only beneath from this place. Would you take the place of
So hopefully you had a demonstration of the proof of concept, and if you want to have more information about it, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much.
Flight Club. ¿No están? Fred, ¿no están aquí los de Flight Club? Flight Club, are you ready? 1 second is now. So the next presentation is Flight Club by John Murdoch and Pera Calopa Piedra. After them, we have Boogie Shoes. Please come there and get ready.
Aloha, Tots. The idea is, we're having a bit of technical difficulty. The idea is this is a social game. It's the future of interaction on a stage. Similar to a previous idea, it's about having the audience decide what's happening. So it's based on a 5th century Scottish tradition of flighting, which inspired a rap battle where you have two people who are battling against each other. And the audience control the volume of which person who is competing through their mobile phone in a very passive way. They either tilt it this way or that way. And that's basically the idea. And the idea would be you would have a beat playing through the whole 5 minutes of the performance. And each side of the battle would take a turn controlling the sound, controlling the music, using a riot sensor with their hands. And the audience control the volume, which we'll give you a demo of in a second if we can get it up and running. Meanwhile, you might want to just entertain yourself. Can my pretend audience come up, please? So I gave some people an Android install of a fully working app to do this. If you can remember who you are. Okay. Do you have the camera? Is there a camera to film the app up close? No? Huh? I did. Okay. So the idea is there would be two people with gloves, and these people are not professional performers. They're like us. It's anyone who wants to contribute. Unfortunately, we only have 2 riot sensors, so we can't actually battle against each other. But all the Max MSP has been done to make that happen. Coming. Could you put the picture on? Is that possible? You're just going to have to come and see us when we play at Wembley. And remember, it's all about you participating in it. So this is the kick-ass idea. This really is a major performance hack. It's about normal people taking control of electronic music in a really fun, interactive way. So maybe we'll see you one day. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. So next presentation is Boogie Shoes by Amélie Anglade, Paul Brossier, and Guillaume Faure. After them, we have Juicy Pentalino Brick. So please get ready.
Hi, everyone. So we are Guillaume Faure, who is a videographer and digital artist. Paul Brossier, who is MIR specialist, and the guy behind the DSP library Obio. And I am Amélie Anglade. I am a freelance data scientist. And we'd like to demonstrate the Boogie Shoes. So I'm kind of sure that most of you are like fantastic dancers because you are like musicians or at least music lovers. But let's pretend for a moment that you don't quite know how to dance. And that's kind of embarrassing because you're at Sonar and you'd like to be, you know, dancing. So we designed a way for your shoes to actually teach you how to dance. So the concept is that we're using the Orphe shoes and they flash in sync with the beat that we detect real time with the Obio library. And they also provide you feedback telling you like if your steps are actually in sync with the beats. And the feedback is like visual, so you get the red flashes when you're not in sync, actually. Yeah, so let's see how it works. And you can come like closer if you want to see them, because you might be too far away to see Paul dancing. Right, so you can see them flashing in sync with the beat. We're going to activate the beat detector to hear it as well. And you can see that it's flashing in sync. Yeah, and we can see now that like Paul is making some mistakes, and when he does, it's flashing red. But mostly he's doing it right, so it's flashing white.
It's on you, pick and choose where you want to go in life. No one said that the road would be paved all smooth and nice. If you wanna be a lawyer or just lay around all day, don't be jealous of the fellas who want to go all the way. After all, you're only selling nobody but yourself. In the end, you have to answer to yourself and no one else.
So come to us if you want to learn how to dance before going to the sauna tonight.
Thank you very much. So now the last performance hack is Juicy Pentalino Brick by Richard Vogel and Peter Nies. After that, we'll have some hacks with robots.
Okay. Okay, so, well, this is Juicy Pentalino Brick, and it's basically a wireless, tangible controller for a synthesizer. So what we did is we tried to take any hardware which was available here, and we could turn like to use to control a synthesizer and stick it together in a box. And yeah, this is the result. So it's actually wireless, so this cable is just for technical reasons. Please ignore it. Then, yeah, what did we use? We have Juice for like MIDI I/O, audio I/O, OSC, and we implemented a simple analog synthesizer in C++. So we have the touch board with the electric paint, as you can see here. Then there is the Italino with the EMG. So the muscles are controlling modulations of the synthesizer. We have the music bricks, gesture sensor, so we can also control modulation via movement. Well, okay, yeah, that's basically it.
So what we have here is like a lead synth for, well, it's a minor scale. So basically all you need for electronic dance music. And yeah, I will just show it how it sounds. So okay. So shaking does a pitch bend. So we can modulate the sound like this. Then we have the bass. Yeah, makes a lot of noise. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So for the last 3 hacks, they used those robots you can see there. So we're gonna take a couple of minutes to set them up here on stage. The first presentation is robotic interfaces for music production and performance by Enrique Canto, David Almazo, Clement Molanfrier, and Martí Sánchez Fiblia. After them, we have Now Music Dance. Please get ready.
Los segundos más estimados. Y la última.
Ya te envío, ¿vale?
Hey everyone. So during the hackathon, we tried to use a robot like this as an interface for music production and performance. So we designed a library in Python, which is available online, which allows to communicate between the robot and software we use Ableton Live through OSC messages. Through OSC messages. So this allows the communication between the robot and Ableton Live. And then we did 2 things. NWK use a tablet interface to send messages both to Ableton Live and to the robot, so just the robot can move in synchrony with the music. And then the movement of the robots will trigger messages which will be sent to a Max MSP synthesizer that David made to modulate some filter parameters, frequency filter parameters. So here, what NWK is doing on the tablet interface is sent to Ableton Line on the robot, and the movement of the robot are modulating frequency parameters on this synthesizer. Thank you very much.
Fred, ahora es Steve Naoki, entonces, ¿no? ¿Han cambiado el orden? Ellos me han dicho que...
No, just start training. Are you ready to do it right now? Oh, okay. Fine. That's it. Sure. Let's go. So, Steve Naoki? Steve Naoki, no?
Okay, so next presentation is Steve Naoki by Martin de Boer, Edward Eilon, and Andreas Beisler. And the last one is now Music Dance. I think you guys are already ready, so.
Saca señal fuerte. Voy a poner el pad o dejarlo. Oops. Give me this. I don't know which one is left or right, so just where should I connect this? Power. Oh, sorry. Where should I connect this? 1, 2.
Yeah. Oh, good. No. No, this one? No, this one. Headphones? No. Yeah, you're right. Outline, right? Yes.
Yeah. Where? Go and use this. This one? Yeah. Make sure to put mirroring screens. Shit. Are you playing outputting or not? Yeah, it's playing out. That's something you should move forward a bit. Okay. Yeah, we have some. Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Okay, so we are showing here a DJ robot. So we used the Now robot. We have a hard disk that we turned into a turntable controller, which is a nice hack on its own, I would say. We are inspired by Steve Aoki, who is a pretty much fake DJ in our opinion. We use a max patch and we have a homebrew C++ synthesis engine. So combined all these things together, we present you Steve Naoki.
We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. The function is automatic, and we are dancing atomic.
Thank you, guys. So the last presentation, last hack, is now Music Dance by Elena Bantula, Elena Cuesta, and Eduard Frigola.
És que ara ha deixat d'anar el robot.
Okay, hello everyone. We are Elena Cuesta and Eduard Frigola. Elena Mantula is not here, has to leave. And what we programmed, it's a robot that follow our movement, but we controlled by the music. What we do is to analyze what the Kinect is, what our movements are, and then translate them into sound, in change. Well, here we have a simple example that we are changing a drum loop with the simplest one to the more complex one, and then this it goes to max MSP, and we analyze this sound with SNCRT. And now in this example, we only use onset detection to change the parameters of the robot and to make them dance like following the music. Now, if we can see, the robot's not working. Molto. Okay, now with Elena movements, the loop is changing its tempo, and the robot, it's not working. No. Sí, no sé por qué. Okay. Also, we can change the loop, but we don't know why the robot is not working. Okay, that's it. Thanks.
Okay, so no. So that's it. Thank you all. Thank you all the hackers. Big round of applause for all of them, please. We just saw 40 hack presentations, which is amazing. And from 6, we will start the presentation of the prizes. So now the juries will have some time to deliberate. I would suggest you to use this time to visit those hackers who suffered the demo effect, which is always dramatic, and give them a second opportunity if you found something that you think is interesting. So go find them and see what they did, because coming on stage and presenting in 3 minutes is very difficult. So please do find them. So I think that's pretty much it. Thank you. See you at 6 here.